I'm in the mountain creek that's on the side of the highway that I went to before, where I found a couple of old bottles. This is what's on my right. Big rocks and hills, and that's behind me. I'm on a different section of it. But believe it or not, I know in my videos I say I never ever see anyone. It looked like a man and his daughter got out up on the other end of this and got in it. I'm in the middle of nowhere. They must have seen my video. I don't know if you saw that. That was a gigantic Midland water snake trying to get away from me. He went up under the bank right there. I couldn't tell at first because it ran across the little pool up there and I thought it was a copperhead. But as it got closer, I recognized the colors. This is what this water looks like. They may have been panning for gold. He had a pick and she had the banjo. I'm just kidding. He had a pick and she had a bag, and he had some bags on his back. And they were in a nice car. I mean, I assume they know what they're doing. But this is what it looks like. Maybe you can't see it. Let me try on this way to get the glare off of it. That's what the bottom looks like. Bunch of fool's gold in there. But they may know how to get the real gold. I may go talk to them, but I don't want to freak them out. But I may go say, hey. I'm looking for arrowheads too up in here. Bunch of trash thrown over the bank right here, all the way up. So, hey, look at that. Look. I found my first Mountain Creek treasure. Remember those? That's old school. Neat, huh? I guess that's what you do when you don't want your boss to know you're off the job. You throw it out the window. I haven't seen one of those in years. I'm gonna take it back with me. Okay, I got over the excitement of the little radio. Wow, it looks like something's come down that bank before. I know you can't get a good feel of how high stuff is out here, but the bank is way up there. So, oh, there's an old whiskey looking bottle up there. I didn't want to walk through all this junk because snakes. I don't know if it's that old. Got some designs on it. Plastic top. Right next to that bottle. That's a rock. Alright, I'll turn it back on if I find something. Nothing yet. Bunch of modern trash. Here's a hairbrush. Some wires. A couple of old jugs. Just common stuff you throw out your window when you're driving down the road, right? You know, when you're going down the road and you're done with your brush, you throw it out the window. Or your old Nextel radio, you just chunk it out the window. There's some big bottles up there, all modern trash. Hey, move on up a little bit. There's a Coke bottle. I'm not sure it's old. Hammond, LA. Oh, Los Angeles. I'm just kidding. I think it's Louisiana. Looks like it might have had that plastic band around it at one time. Remember your first date after you put on your cologne? You didn't want your girlfriend to see where you got it. You threw the bottle out the window. Remember that? That says classic match on it. Wonder if that relationship worked out. Oh, I see those people. They're looking at trash. What the heck? They must have seen my video. Not cool. That was just sitting right there. I wonder what that is. Alloy. something by 2. Let me try to read it again. Alloy AAC. Fargo. What is that? I don't know what that is. Alright, I talked to them. They're pretty cool. They're herping. They're looking for any and every kind of snake. There they go. That little girl is barefoot. I'm gonna turn around. I don't want to see me. The little girl is barefoot. She is so brave. But he knows his snake, so he knows what he's doing. Alright, he's cool. I told him about my channel. He may start one. That'd be cool. He gets out and does this with his little girl. Pretty sweet seeing people out with their kids doing stuff. They just, I'm looking for spoons. I'm just kidding. There's a spoon, and they're looking for things that'll bite the daylights out of you. But anyway, it's pretty cool. So they flip rocks and look for things that sliver. And he said his daughter doesn't like crawfish, but she'll pick up a snake. And I said, I like snakes too, but I get scared and cry when I see spiders. This is a neat little stretch of the creek. May have to get up on the hill a little. Alright, side of the hill again. Creek kind of turns and go up in there. Maybe there'll be a bunch of stuff washed up on the bank. Ooh, something just ran up in these bushes right by. That's his backpack. So, but something just ran up in that bush right there. I don't mind the snakes that I can see, but I don't necessarily flip rocks looking for them. So if he starts a channel and gets his groove on, y'all check him out. I'll let you know what it is, and you can subscribe to him and check him out. Alright, I'm running out of turf. I may have been here before. This might be the end. This may be where I stopped before. Beer bottle sticking out of the bank. Feels like it's about to rain. What does that bottle say? Pepsi Cola. That's an old bottle, ain't it? Anybody recognize those? I might take that one. It's kind of old with an embossed Pepsi Cola. May not be that old. I don't know. I'm gonna take it and let y'all tell me, and I'll decide if I keep it or not. Alright, they got a queen snake. Let's check it out.
I saw its tail disappearing under the rock, and I saw that it was
That's a queen snake?
pretty brown color.
See, if I'd caught that, I would have called it a worm snake. So they get bigger than that.
Yeah, these get bigger. Worm snakes do have kind of this two-tone, but their heads are much smaller and pointier.
Oh, okay.
Worm snakes have teeny tiny eyes, kind of, because worm snakes can dig into the loose soil. They eat worms. But this is a queen. Yeah, you want to hold her?
So that one lives in the water?
They're semi-aquatic. Like,
wait, hold on. I want you to come
the cool things about queen snakes is they're very picky eaters. They only eat freshly molted crayfish. So that's why you'll find them in places like this where there's a lot of crayfish, because they only eat the ones that have
the soft shell.
It's real soft, yeah. And that's all they eat. So
Awesome, man.
they're almost impossible to keep as pets because they're such picky eaters. You'd have to go catch crayfish all the time. But look at the belly, so pretty.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Man, thank you for letting me record that. That was pretty cool. Really nice guy. Turns out we semi-know each other too. Small world. Anyway, I promised him, or I didn't promise, I said I'm not going to flip any rocks because that's what they're doing, looking for snakes. Man, he's got me in the zone wanting to flip some rocks. But I'm not as prepared or as knowledgeable as he is with snakes. I can tell venomous from non-venomous, but you can still get bit when you think you know too much. So, I'm not going to test it. There's a Coke bottle, sort of kind of old. Not a whole lot of old. I thought I'd find something cool. I guess it's just the radio, the old Nextel radio, I think it is. Spoon, Pepsi bottle, and a Coke bottle from Los Angeles, Louisiana. I know. So anyway, I may be done with this creek, but there's more. Alright, this is where I saw the big Midland water snake. I told him I'd look for it. Wind's picking up. There's the sandal. Maybe this is not where I saw it. No, it's on around this corner where I climbed over all this junk. See a black handle. I know what that is. That's the end of that strap. I'm not gonna take that out of here. Alright. You kind of see how narrow it gets through here. Kind of do some climbing, getting through the spider zone. Then you gotta make a decision. I gotta make a decision. I'll go this way. Near the rocks. Alright, this way it is. Alright, I'll be through in a minute. Alright, I'm in the hole down here. I went on past my wagon so I could look a little more downstream. Alright, I see a bunch of bottles, tires, trash. Let's go look. I need to slow down. Hey, look at that. It's an older can. They still kind of look the same. I'm not going to take it. Ooh, I need to get up in there, don't I? There's a piece of PVC pipe. Yeah, let me dig a tunnel up through here and I'll see if it puts up. Here's a tire. Bridgestone Dueler. Oh, I had a blowout. They haven't been down here long. Here's the top off a cooler. Look at over here. I've had poison ivy for the past 2 weeks. It's finally clearing up. Hopefully this won't start it back up again. Orange juice bottle, beer bottle, Mountain Dew. Nothing. Alright, I just noticed near that pipe I showed you, there's a bottle. Oh, it's broken. I don't think it was that old anyway. Or is that old. Here's the bottom of a Coke bottle. Let's keep looking around here. I don't see a whole lot more trash. Ah, look at that. That's where the water comes down the whole bank. Look how high this thing is. It goes way up there. Big cliff. Alright, let me look around this. Alright, getting a little darker. Wind's starting to blow. It's kind of a small sign of a little bit of rain. Here's a deep pool right here. There's a spider web in my face. Let me go into that. I'm officially done now. Thanks for watching. I got a few more spots in my mind. I'll check them out later. I didn't get it because it's broken, but there was another Coke bottle. I don't even see it now. Oh, there it is, right there. From Natchez, Mississippi. It got me thinking about that song about I like to buy the world a Coke. I wonder if that means like one, where everybody has to share. That'd be just like a lick a piece, maybe you just smell it. Something's on that hillside. Huh. Never know.